Welcome in to this episode of Inside the Hornets Nest. I'm your host, Jeff Beavers, and today I'm super excited to introduce to you my co-host, Miss Donna Bowles.
Hey.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Now listen, for those that might not be familiar with you, and I kind of find that hard to believe, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Okay, well, I've been living in Chelsea for about 16 years. And I have a husband and 3 kids who went through Chelsea High School. They're out of school. I work for Cool 96.9. I'm a broadcasting coordinator / broadcaster, award-winning, I want to say. And so I'm very involved in the community. I like to be out there. I love to meet people. That's about it.
Well, again, I am very excited to have you sitting right here to let everybody in Chelsea know what's going on with our high school students. And welcome aboard.
Thank you. I'm excited about this. So, Jeff, I think we want to talk about the Hornets now. I am super excited. The varsity football team ended the season with the loss to Oxford. It was so unfortunate. They played their hearts out. It was a great game, a great season, 6-5 record, 3-3 in regional play. Coach Goodwin's team made some huge strides this season.
Coach Goodwin has a good core of coaches, assistant coaches along with him. And the future looks bright for the program.
Yes, it does.
I tell you what else is looking good, and that's Coach Jessica Pickett's volleyball team.
Yes.
You know, even though they were beaten out in the state tournament this year, we finished with an impressive 51-6 record overall, 7-1 in area play, and the stat that blows my mind is 18-0 at home.
I think that's key that you said that at home, because we underestimate our crowd, our fan base. And these people show up, they open their mouths, and they cheer on these kids. I think we've got to give them some credit.
Well, as always, when one sport ends, another begins. And we are already heavily into basketball season. I caught up with Coach Bomball, as well as a couple of the senior players, KJ Hall and Jake Tierney, of the varsity boys basketball team. And here are their thoughts about the upcoming season play, what their run last season has taught them about this young season so far.
Yeah, and we're really excited about this upcoming season. We got 8 returning seniors and a returning junior that started for us last year. And so we've got high expectations for our program. We've come short in the area the last 2 years, and we really want to win the area championship. You know, we battle Pelham, Helena, Calera, and our expectation is to get out of the area, win the sub-regional, and put ourselves back in the regional like we were a few years ago. Yeah, I mean, Jacob Tierney and KJ Hall have just been fantastic for us so far this season. They know what's expected of us. They're communicating with the guys. They're kind of the go-between between me and all the basketball players. And, I mean, they're leading in the weight room. They're leading in preseason workouts so far this year, and just getting after it. When guys aren't working hard, they're challenging them. On the court, off the court, they're doing what they're supposed to do. Our other seniors, Andrew Messier, Kayla Moore, Luke Haywood, Jordan Thomas, Gray Oldenburg, and Bryant Royster. I mean, we haven't had this many seniors in about 3 years, and we're really excited about this group.
Well, we've been in the gym all summer, just doing workouts for 2 hours, and then, you know, we play all summer in our summer leagues, and we've just been in the gym just about every single day of June. And in July, we came in for 3-on-3 for skill training, so we've been putting in a lot of work. I have an old man body, so I'll probably stretch for like 25 minutes before the game, run around a little bit, go see the trainer, and then I'll probably pray.
In order for us to win and be effective, we got to be as one, and it can't be like a bunch of different athletes playing separately on the same court. So we got to create a family unit. Coach B, he could get a little angry sometimes in practice if we're not doing what we're supposed to do, but whenever it comes down to the game plan, he definitely works hard and gets us prepared for it. We just have to execute.
Jeff, I know you also had the opportunity to talk with Coach Jason Harlow, the varsity girls basketball coach, as well as the team captains Jordan Parker and Presley Raines. So let's hear what they had to say about the season so far and their expectations and the senior leadership.
We come into this season with expectations, considering last year we made a nice run to the Sweet 16 for the first time since 2003. We have 11 varsity returning players, as we lost just one senior last year, so there's a lot of expectations coming back. We have 5 seniors, so the bulk of our offensive and defensive contributors will be coming back this year. As I mentioned, we've got 5 seniors. all great leaders. They lead in their own way. We have 2 senior captains, Jordan Parker and Presley Rains, both of which started the entire season last year. We also returned Suzanne Ridgway, who is a 4-year starter for the varsity as well. And then we have Emily Lamberson and Callie Smith, who are just a couple of blue-collar kids that are great leaders as well.
Last year was kind of like a building year. We realized that we could win. We got more confidence in the team and in our players. We just knew that we could go further. We had a successful season last year. We won this. We went to the Sweet 16, and that's the first thing we've been able to do since 2001. So that was a big accomplishment for us, and that was just motivation on into this next year. From the leadership standpoint, being more vocal, just building my teammates up. That's my main goal, and I feel like I've done pretty good at that so far. Oh, he's awesome. We love Coach Harlow. He's probably the best thing that could have happened to us, this program, and he's just a great coach and a great role model. And I mean, he helped us to win more games. He's kept this team structured and keeps all of us in line. So we really love him for that.
Well, we have 5 seniors on the team. We've all been best friends since kindergarten, literally. We've always known each other our childhood. And so playing together CYC and all our life just brought many memories, and we just are very comfortable on the court together, which that brings a lot of chemistry on the court. So that's how we got so far last year, all being together and growing and letting it grow all over the team. Loud, all over the court, and most importantly they say deflections most of the time, so because I'm a defensive player. Well, I know last year we had a big run. A bunch of people from the community came in, people that I haven't really seen in our games before. They all came in, so it'd be good if we had a run, or even if the beginning of the season, right now, they would all come in and support. It would mean so much to us.
It's time to talk about some of the awards that our student athletes have gotten.
Yes, let's recognize those students. We have Morgan Bright. She is a midfielder with the Hornets girls soccer team, and she signed to play with the girls soccer team at Mississippi College. Awesome. And I believe they're the Choctaws.
Right.
And then Mackenzie Titus, I have watched her play basketball for a couple of years. She is a goalie also for the Hornets soccer team, and she has verbally committed to play for Mississippi State.
Very impressive.
So in baseball, you had to have seen Carter Frederick play. He has signed with Auburn, and so after graduation, he's going to go over there. So big congratulations to all these kids. I know basketball's going on. There's other things, though, happening with different sports teams. There's fundraisers, so we may have missed something. If we have, please let us know.
And the best way to do that is to go to the Chelsea High School webpage. Now, I say that to say this. As always, we want to thank our sponsors, Chelsea High School, the faculty, the student athletes, volunteers, and the many workers behind the scenes that make this show possible. You are greatly appreciated. Now, I also want to take this time to thank Donna, and she is going to be with me from here on out. I certainly appreciate you being here, and I look forward to working with you.
Me too. I'm excited about it. And hey, I was a student athlete.
That's right.
So I'm all about this show.
That's absolutely. Guys, from all of us at Chelsea Living, we want to wish you a happy holidays.